And welcome back to the Bored Till Death podcast.
D's and V's.
Bored Till Death podcast.
Do the intro.
Just play the damn song. Hell yeah, brother. I thought I was going to fucking die Sunday night. I ain't going to lie to y'all.
Sweet.
Legitimately.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you said you had a story.
Well, that wasn't the story. That ain't part of the story, but it was part of the same weekend of events. But fucking, we're recording whatever. But fucking, it was a butt fucking weekend. But I was having side effects from this medication they gave me, and bro, I was driving this family of 4, and this is so terrible to say. I don't know, but like I thought I was gonna pass out with them in the car, and I was like trying to talk with the dad, like, so this weather we're having and stuff and everything. It was so weird. Like it was like since you I guess it was like a euphoric sensation all in my upper body, head, and chest. To like, it's hard to explain, but like I had the jitters kicking in and everything. It was so weird. I dropped them off and I had to call Jade and I was like, please talk to me on the way home. This is bad. This is weird.
Damn.
I've never had side effects from medication before. It was a time. It was a time. But what's up, boys? How we doing? We're back for another one this week.
Hi, Ben.
How you feeling this week?
Yeah, it's Ben.
1 week since you look. Okay, I shouldn't keep going with that now. We all decided to not wear black this week, and it wasn't planned. We also most of us aren't wearing hats. Wasn't planned. I don't know is fall in the air, like a little change of scenery. Are we feeling different? What's going on?
We're all just too damn similar. That's what it is.
I chose an outfit.
We're honest. Our cycles are linked up.
Our cycle. Next week we're gonna like fucking come in with windbreakers, backwards ball caps, and shit. You know,
we're gonna be wreaking havoc on the hotel's plumbing in Oregon.
What are we? 3 weeks away?
Yeah,
I think it's about 3 weeks away. I'm stoked for it. We're gonna be traveling the coast of Oregon down to the Redwood Forest and shit.
Yep.
Going to show Ben where the Star War was shot and everything, all those scenes with the big old trees and shit. It's going to be fun. Going to have some in and out, all that good jazz. And then possibly try not to fall into the ocean from about 600 feet up.
Yeah, there is that.
The perpetual state of doom and death will be there. So that should be fun. I can't wait.
Ben's tall too. I can't wait to see if his legs start wobbling on that ledge.
Oh my god!
Like I'm the shortest one, and I remember standing out on that, and you can look down on either side of you, and it's just like that's death,
Yeah.
And I just remember being like, "Ha, I'm close to the ground compared to everyone else, and I'm still like, whoo."
We're stopping at this place called Natural Bridges, everyone, and it's probably one of the gnarliest places on the Oregon coast you can go to, and it's in the name. It's literally rock formations that make these natural bridges across. And there ain't much room on the left or right hand side, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. Jade climbed up there last time we were there, and I was sweating for her. I was like, please get down.
She was ballsier than all of us.
Yeah,
all of us.
The ballsiest of all of us.
Yeah,
but
yeah. Ben, say something.
Oh wow, cool! Another story about something I know nothing about.
You're about to.
Let me give you some input.
You're about to.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
In fairness, we invited you.
That's why we're taking you now.
Okay.
Off to doozy this one. Andrew, how was your old people's event this past weekend? I heard it was terrible. Tell us about it.
In a word, no.
No, what?
Not the right answer.
So I was actually supposed to do another burial one on last Wednesday, and I didn't realize that it was a different time. It was at 5 instead of at 7. So I wasn't going to be able to make it out, and I was also short on stuff. But I already was signed up for one on Saturday, which is at like this farm that I've done the shows there before, and I did great. But I didn't realize, I guess I kind of forgot that since I was doing those last, it was almost a year ago the last time I did those ones. And my style has changed a lot. Like the kind of stuff I'm making has changed a lot. So I got a lot of people walking around and being like, oh, that's really cool. And then just walk away. I got a couple people be like, oh, I'm going to make my rounds and come back. And you lost them.
Yeah.
So they didn't come back. I paid a $50. Yeah, I paid a $50 vendor fee. Drove about 35 minutes there and then back. I was there an hour early, about an hour after, set up and breakdown. And after all that, I walked away with about $100 in profit.
Ooh,
it was not a good day.
Nice.
Bro, that sounds like a normal work day for me.
$5 an hour.
It's been so slow. I've been making like $100 a day, and I'm like, bro, what is happening?
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah. So at least yours is once in a while, my guy.
Yeah, it is once in a while.
Yeah, it can always be worth.
I mean, in fairness, he's just trying to get his name out. He's not trying to survive off this.
Yeah, this isn't survival. I'm using.
Why are you crying, dude? This is a luxury.
So, anyways, there was I ran into some interesting people though.
What, did you ask them to move out of the way?
So anyway, I feel like I'm doing stand up or something like that. Like we're doing like a 2-person stand up.
Get off the stage.
So anyways, ran into these people. Did you ask them to move out of the way?
Hey,
this dude walked up to me. I'm pretty sure you guys have both seen this before that I did. It's like a wolf's head with floral around it. It's the first thing that I did with my projector after I bought it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had that out there. And this big dude, he's all tatted. And he had floral on his arms too, so I have no idea where this came from. But his wife was like, "Oh, I might have to get that and surprise my husband." And he was walking up, and she was like, kind of like, "Oh darn!" Like kind of turned, was like, "Oh, I was just thinking about like getting this for you and surprising you with it." And he kind of like was like, why? And she was like, well, like it's like neo-trad. It's like old school, tattoo art. He's like, yeah, what? Like I want to hang flowers on the wall, like some kind of fruitcake.
Oh my! Right in front of your face?
In front of my face.
Oh my god! Damn, that's cold-hearted, man.
Yeah, and he had floral on his arms. He was tatted from head to toe. I'm like, dude.
Christ.
And it wasn't like biker tats. Like he had like the same style all over him. How do you cover yourself in old school art and think that flowers are fruity? Which all of a sudden is offensive. But but yeah, I didn't really say much, but I was very close to being like, sounds exactly what like the kind of thing a closet fruitcake would say, but whatever. Yeah, that was at like 11 in the morning. I'm like, oh great. This is the vibe for the day.
Start of a day.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I had a guy try to steal a sticker off my table.
Son of a bitch.
He dropped it when he ran away. Yeah, it was a time. It was a time, and it made me kind of realize that I think I'm done with these daytime markets. Dude, I'm just gonna do the night ones that I actually like, that I want to
go back to Tumblr.
What?
That bad boy. Just go back to Tumblr, babe.
Go back to Tumblr, dude.
Put it on Tumblr.
Get your name out there that way.
What the hell are we talking about?
Post on the story of your stuff on Tumblr. That's what you gotta do. They don't allow nudity on there anymore. You gotta be careful.
I've never owned a Tumblr. I know almost nothing about it.
Come on.
Oh man, what a great,
great
time that was.
Tumblr.
Having a Tumblr days were the best.
At one point I was thinking about getting one when I was, getting into photography more because I was like, I need another avenue, like somewhere else to post this stuff. And I was like, should I do a Tumblr or something else? I like posted something about it. Like, Tumblr's all porn. Don't do Tumblr. It's dying and it's all porn. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know.
It's where everyone felt artistic and free to post whatever they wanted to.
Yeah.
I didn't have one. I wasn't on that shit.
But yeah, all my crap is covered in like a fat layer of dust because it's on a farm and everyone's walking around like kicking up dirt and stuff. And
you definitely need to stop doing these events are for the 10,000 girls that knit sweaters and makes jewelry and shit like that. That's all they ever want. That shit there. They're not going to be into the cool shit that you do.
And see, that's what confuses me though, is because my stuff is really unique, and there were so many young people there, and they're like, "Holy shit, this is really good stuff." But I feel like because it's a farm, but it's also a produce place. It's a really nice one.
I'm going to stop you right there. You forget that young people are poor.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say probably, yeah, that is a factor, but also I feel like a lot of the people there didn't know that it was like a craft show or whatever going on there, and they're just going there for produce, and then they're like, oh, this is cool, let's walk around.
So a farmer's market.
Yeah, so everyone's walking around and like looking at the vendors there, and they're like, oh, I didn't know this was happening, and they were like weren't prepared for it or something. So anyways, all that to say, I think I'm done with that.
All that to say, your art sucks. You need to get a new hobby.
All that to say, I need to start making Hobby Lobby stuff.
Yeah, man, that's what sells.
Let's not get
live, laugh, love
here. Come on now.
Uh-huh.
I had a nightmare ride situation over the weekend that I partially told y'all, but I left a big part of it out.
I don't even remember the part that you told me. So,
so it was Saturday night. It was a very busy Saturday night. The holiday weekend was popping in Portland. It was crazy. I haven't seen that many people in downtown in a minute. And I had the array of people. I had the drunks. I had the people that just wanted to party. Sing along to every song that I was playing and stuff like that. It was a lot of fun. But this one guy at about 11 o'clock I picked up, all right? I picked him up outside of a hospital, okay? Middle-aged dude. Yeah, right? Middle-aged dude, white guy. We're having a just normal guy-to-guy conversation. How's your night? Blah, blah, blah. How's business? All these things. And we're going on about halfway through the trip. It's about a 15-minute ride. And fucking... he just goes, he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, hey, just the old, just a little guy. How you doing? Hey, guy to guy, let me ask you a question here. I'm like, oh, God. I thought it was going to be something, because he said he's not from Portland. I thought it was going to be something Portland related. We all know the things about
Portland. Strip clubs or something?
Yeah, or the people here. I thought he might have been one political side talking about another political side. I'm like, oh, God, here we go. He literally goes guy to guy. You know those little Asian massage parlors where you can get the old thing at the end and stuff. You know what I'm talking about, right? And I'm like, and I literally go, yeah, I heard about them, but I don't know any. He's like, you don't know anything I go get and stuff like that. I'm really in need of one right now and stuff. I'm like, nope, don't know about those at all. You can Google. I'm sure you can find something. He's like, yeah, I haven't found anything though, but. I dropped him off at one though, just a random Asian massage parlor. That's where we were going. But all right, so that's fucking gross and everything like that. And the next part is what really sent me. He started justifying why he was saying all of it. And remember how I said he was at the hospital?
Yeah, his Grand Theft Auto spawn point.
His mom was dying in the hospital.
And he's asking about a happy ending at a massage parlor.
Yes, and he's like, "Yes, that's yes." Now I understand.
Way to distract yourself.
I understand people grieve other ways and stuff, but I mean, come on, why we got to talk about this to me and shit? That is without doubt.
You're a stranger. They can talk about whatever they want. You're the
no,
Uber
they can't. Dude. No, they can't. I could have them. No, they cannot at all. So, besides almost dying, that was the second craziest part of my weekend.
Now we know how Ben talks with strangers. Like, oh, I've never met you before. Time to unload everything that I would not normally talk about.
I mean, I understand.
Why do you think I'm so quiet half the time? People aren't ready for me to actually talk, because then it's like real talk, and they're like, "Whoa, dude! I was just asking how your day was." I was like, "Yeah, that's what you were asking. You're gonna find out."
You ever think about dying?
You ever think about the long sleep we have ahead of us? I understand we all grieve differently, but that one was just, oh my god. So how do y'all grieve?
Not with Asian
disassociation and compartmentalization.
Yes,
Indeed.
Indeed. I go very quiet. Just leave me alone.
Again, you asked me a real question. I'm gonna give you a real answer.
That's what I wanted. I appreciate it. So yeah, that was my week. I don't know about y'all.
Nice.
Anything exciting for you, Ben?
Nah, son.
No,
I got a mullet and I went to work.
Wait,
I was going to say, I noticed that.
Hold up. Go back. What did you just say? You got a mullet?
I got a mullet and I went to work.
You going to show it off?
No.
Show it off to our visual listeners.
Nah, dude, you gotta have to sit there and be like, oh man, I wonder what that looks like. Oh man, that boy has a mullet now. Oh my lord, like, wait.
I'm just gonna let him keep going.
Yeah, let's see how long this lasts. Oh, there it is, a little bit.
Oh, beautiful. I got some hair coming back there. I might do it.
But I've got the buddy of mine. Well, see, I can't do the long hair anymore. It's just too much. We have the the guy that cuts my hair. I play miniature stuff with, and we play a Star Wars tabletop game.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to get a haircut. It's like, yeah, so I'm just gonna do a mullet. Don't know why. We're just gonna do it. But you need to keep a tuft of hair behind my right ear. Like, just leave it alone. Don't even touch it. And we're bringing back the Padawan braid, dude.
I was about to ask if you're going to do a Padawan braid.
Yeah.
Someone get Zach on
Hell
the line.
Yeah.
Remember that, like, 12 years ago, everyone was rocking a Padawan braid? I was like, I don't know. I just had this urge. It's like, this sounds cool.
Zach had it.
Our drummer loved it. That thing was long, too.
Yeah, it was.
That's good.
Speaking of Padawan braids, have y'all seen the latest episode of Ahsoka?
Well,
no, but I saw what happened.
Spoiler alert. We went to the world between worlds, and that's all I gotta say. I was like, yo, it happened.
And then just left us on a freaking, oh my god, that cliffhanger.
All I've gotta say, there was no need to de-age Anakin. Like, just leave it alone. Disney does not know how.
I don't know. He looked rough as hell in Obi-Wan. I'm kind of glad they did that.
Have y'all seen what he looks like in real life?
Yeah,
I don't think they were.
He looked bad in Obi-Wan.
There was a stupid rom-com movie that Jade had me watch where he was supposed to be a 20-year-old, but he's like 40 in real life, and it was not working at all.
Really?
Oh God, yeah. It was so weird.
No, it was a very good episode, though.
Y'all need to nerd out for a minute before we move on?
That's all right. We don't. I mean,
we're good.
We don't have to.
Good.
It was a very good episode.
It's meeting my expectations. It's not as good as Andor, but I'm happy.
Yeah.
Good. I'm happy for y'all. Y'all were complaining.
I've got some critiques for sure, but I'm trying to let that pass until the end of the season.
Yeah.
Gotcha. We'll let you vent at the end. We'll let you vent.
I'll do what I want. I can do it now.
You'll do as I say, goddammit. I would like to move on, though, because we have a listener email that came in anonymous for us.
What? Really?
Yes.
You coward.
You coward.
I gotta crack at Aaron's request, actually, we were in the dollar store, and I gotta crack a cold one real quick.
Did you get it?
I bought it.
Did you get it? All right, everyone. Andrew's about to drink a Warhead Sour Blue Raspberry Soda on the stream, and we think he's going to die, so be prepared.
Ben just got up and ran away. Does he have the same soda?
Oh my God, could you imagine? I feel like he does.
Is he going to join me?
No, I just got a pumpkin beer, and you made me thirsty with cracking that cold beer.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, that would have been amazing if he just showed up with the same soda.
I have water.
No, I'm not drinking that crap.
All right, I'm going to try this.
There he goes. You're now immune to COVID.
You know what? It's not bad, actually.
Just,
I thought it would be a lot more sour, but it's not. Like,
just a shit
the
ton
candies
of sugar.
are a lot sour.
A lot more sour?
What did I say?
A lot sourer.
A lot sourer.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You didn't enunciate, so I was very confused.
The lot. Oh god. Listen.
I don't understand the improper use of English. Okay.
Nothing is coming out the way it should today. So.
Hey.
It's been a couple.
Make sure to
now.
flush twice, y'all.
Damn side effects. All right, we're moving. Do y'all remember last week's episode when we were doing great? When we were doing questions,
knew that was coming.
We were same. That's what I was waiting for. We were doing Graham questions from the audience. They were asking us questions, right? Y'all remember that?
Yes. Yeah.
I do remember.
One of the questions, I believe, is the first one we read because it was just such a great question. Was, as an adult, have we shit our pants before?
Oh, is this one of those stories?
We have an email anonymously from someone describing the story in detail of them shitting their pants as an adult.
Hell yes. Let's get into it. Oh my god. Ben's rolling his eyes so hard right now.
Now, this is the quality content you tune in for.
Oh god. I'm reading it word for word. If you need me to stop, tell me to stop. All right.
No, Andrew will just edit it in post.
Dear friends at the Bored Till Death podcast, I hope this email finds you all well, and I apologize.
It's finding me. That's about all I can promise.
I hope this email finds you well, and I apologize for its unusual nature. But I feel compelled to share a rather embarrassing story after listening to last week's episode talking about crapping your pants as an adult.
Why do I feel like this is written by Mark Twain or something? This is beautifully written.
This is still an unforgettable incident from my life that still makes me cringe to this day. It was a sunny summer afternoon, and I decided...
Why are you painting a picture?
I love this already. Oh my god.
It was a sunny summer afternoon. I can't read it. I'm sorry.
That's all I need to know, dude. It's fucking 98 degrees out there. You're like, man, and you shit yourself.
Just
like,
a little
all right.
leakage. Is that sweat? It was a sunny summer afternoon, and I decided to take a leisurely stroll through a local park near the beach. Everything was going perfectly fine until I suddenly felt a rumble in my stomach that sent a shock of panic through my entire body. And that's
why did you run into the water?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Or just scoop out a little hole in the sand and they cover it up real quick.
I don't know why. I kind of felt like naturally you were about to say, and then I felt a rumbly in my tumbly.
Oh my god. Sorry, where was I? Accidentally closed it. In a split second, I knew something was terribly wrong. Frantically, I searched for the nearest restroom, but it seemed miles away. As I briskly walked... Oh god, that walk. Oh my god.
Yeah.
You already know.
The shuffle.
The shuffle.
The speed shuffle.
As I briskly walk in, the rumbling in my stomach intensified, and I realized I was in grave danger. Panic set in, and I knew I had to find a solution, and fast. With each step, the situation grew more dire. I was desperately scanning the area for a solution when I spotted a public restroom at a distance. My heart raced, but my body had other plans.
Oh, God.
Just a few yards from salvation, I lost the battle against nature.
This is so good. Oh my god. Whoever this is, thank you for writing this way.
Thank you for shitting yourself.
Thank you for shitting yourself.
Before I move on, listeners of the pod, we welcome emails like this.
Yes,
please. To my apps, back to the email.
Okay.
Oh, my head's about to explode. To my absolute horror, I had an accident in the middle of the park. I was frozen with embarrassment and disbelief. Passerby stared, and I wished for the ground to swallow me whole. A kind stranger came to my rescue, offering help and understanding, but the damage was done. Oh my god!
Oh god!
The walk of shame back to my car felt like an eternity. I was grateful for the kindness of the stranger who helped me, but the embarrassment and humiliation was overwhelming. So there you have it. A story I never thought I'd share. It's a reminder
we're missing details. Did you
I
just
don't want-
get in your car with fully shat pants?
I mean, what do you do at that point?
I don't know. I need to know.
I'm pretty good with all the details that were given.
I mean, it's a great story. Don't get me wrong, but
a story I never thought I'd share. It's a reminder that life can throw unexpected challenges at us, and sometimes you just have to laugh at yourself and move on. May we all find humor in life's most embarrassing moments, and remember that we're only human. Warm regards, P. They just put the initial
warm
P.
regards who?
P. That's what they put. P.
Okay. Oh
Thank
my
you,
god.
P. Thank you, P, so much. Thank you for pooping your pants and telling us the story.
Thank you.
Oh my god.
I want to know who it is so bad just to say thank you. That was fantastic.
I'm good.
Yeah, I kind of don't want to know who this person is.
Yeah, it might ruin the magic a little bit.
Especially, you know, if I ever talk to them face to face, it's just I'm gonna be.
Is that all you're gonna see?
I'm gonna be thinking it. I'm picturing
years from now, the Bored Till Death fan meetup. Hey, I'm P.
Just gonna picture that warm sunny day and just down the leg. That's it.
What was it? Yards away from salvation. Oh man.
Oh, good.
That was a nice surprise.
You know, I thought y'all would like that. I didn't tell y'all that was coming. So, you're welcome. I fudged up this week. I forgot to post the Graham question of the week, so it's now the podcast and the guys question of the week. So, yes. Guys, if you were to start a new hobby tomorrow, what's it going to be? What's it going to be?
I'd get rid of all the ones I have.
Start a new one.
Oh my God.
My hobby would be clearing out my old hobbies.
All right, wait, hold up. If you had to get rid of one to make room for a new one, what is it?
I'd get rid of magic.
Like, hello, here's a bunny out of a hat, or the cards?
No, Magic the Gathering, you ding dong, you know. You've been here since.
I know.
It's a problem. You got to organize too much shit.
If I got rid of one, I'm going to count the art shows actually as a hobby because, I mean, it's not my source of income. It's just little hee thing that I do.
Does that include burial?
Yeah, because those are those are fun as well, but I can't get rid of photography. So
personally, I think you need to go online sales, and we've discussed this. If
you're
really trying to push something, you gotta make some reels.
Honestly, I'm just tired of making stuff.
Already? You just about the shit.
I've been doing this for over a year now.
But the projector.
Oh, well, yeah, but yeah, I did get that. But no, I'm going to keep going. I need to switch it up. That's just what I would pick if I had to.
So what do you, all right, you're dropping that. What are you starting?
Sleep.
Oh. That's a good one.
It's a fun hobby.
Do you have an answer? I got to really think about this.
I kind of always wanted to. I have another, like, it's funny to say another podcast idea, but kind of like a solo show and stuff. But like, I just don't have the time or energy to do that. Also,
thoughts with your thoughts.
Thoughts with your thoughts. So it's just that, or like some like really diving into the world of YouTube and video creation and stuff. And I kind of do it now, but like if you're going to do it, you got to really dive into it to make to make money doing it. If that was the goal shit. So
yeah,
that would be the hobby I'd pick up. But football season starting, you know what's up. I mean,
yeah.
I'm busy on Sundays.
I just had something, man.
What about you, Ben? Oh, you giving up magic. What are you picking up?
Sleep.
Sleep is not an answer. Come on.
I sleep 5 hours a night.
So you want to sleep? Ooh,
so you're saying you sleep?
I sleep, but like I don't do it enough because I'm too busy doing my other stuff. So I give up one of them, and I have more time for sleep.
I would start. This is unsurprising. Jamming with people again, or what was the other one? Paintball.
Oh God, yeah, I always feel like I'm too old to get back into paintball.
No, you're not, dude.
It's like those young guns out there
know why
just
I
gonna run
yelled
all
that.
over
It's
me.
I thought
Totally
there was
not,
after
dude.
Nah, because I've been wanting to get back to like the CQB airsoft stuff, like where they turn the arenas into an old or from an old Walmart or whatever.
Yeah, I've seen like
I've been
videos.
really wanting to get back into that.
Somewhere out there created a whole fucking Nuketown, like actual Nuketown level from the multiplayer Call of Duty, and I was like, damn, that'd been always so cool to play on and shit. But it's like that's a whole world to dive into. And you and I attempted that at one point, Angie. We were building a paintball field and shit, and I don't know why we stopped, but I think
we used to have our own paintball field.
Oh,
when I was a kid.
Don't do this. Don't do this.
No one else understands this. We used to have our own fill station and everything.
Shut the fuck up, Andrew. So I hate you.
I mean, you've been out to Schmidt's place back in the day.
Oh,
yeah,
dude, perfect.
That entire just field or Florida forest, as I call it. It's just a whole airsoft arena. Like people had like there was a trapeze net out there. There was like a tanker that got left around. Like a couple cars and like cinder block fortresses. Like let me tell you about some hillbilly Florida like podunk kind of stuff. It was a good time.
Good time. Yeah, I only played paintball like once or twice, and it was like enough to get the juices flowing, but never.
So you never played airsoft, man?
I never played airsoft, unfortunately.
Airsoft is the way to go.
Yeah,
I've done both.
I've always wanted to.
I prefer paintball personally, but they are both a lot of fun.
I feel like there's a lot of cheaters in airsoft.
It's because you were playing with you were playing with the Walmart airsoft gun.
No,
get yourself one of those high caliber rifle. Oh my god, dude! Oh, dude, flashbangs and my whole goal, like my I don't know what the kids call it these days, beige flags. It's like I want to go on a 3-day milsim airsoft event and just be gone and just.
What's a beige flag? It's like a red flag, but it's not a deal breaker. It's like it's under a red flag.
Oh,
gotcha.
Like
you leave your shoes everywhere. You never put your socks.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the right terminology. It just sounded fun and youthful.
Gotcha.
Yeah, dude, 3-day long milsims. That's what I would do if I gave up magic. Honestly, who needs more sleep?
No. Yeah, there you go. I want to drown myself again.
Well. I kind of am taking up a new hobby, and the only reason why I bring this up is because I need advice.
Because it's a nifty segue?
No, I need advice.
Hold up. Go on, Andrew. Share your feelings.
I've spoken about this multiple times.
Oh, God.
I'm finally... What?
Here we go.
What?
Why are we doing it again, then?
Something photography related.
Well, you should be happy to know that this is happening. Because this is an outlet, so you don't have to hear about it, damn it. I'm starting a damn YouTube channel, okay?
Oh, I remember you posting something. That's right.
Yes.
You know about video.
Enough? Here's the dilemma.
What's the dilemma?
I have already recorded what I want to record twice now. My camera that I use shoots in 4K. So that's what I have it set to do.
Okay.
And my camera has a phone app that you can use for live view, so you can control everything from the camera. I downloaded that so that I could stand in front of it and make sure I was in focus. So I did that. Unknowingly, I filmed the entire thing for the second time. And when you control the camera through the app, it ignores the settings on the camera and only does it through the app. So it downgraded it from 4K to 720.
Ew.
Yeah. So, do I...
Bro, YouTube only really plays in 1080.
Yeah, but I'm not even there now. I'm below that.
720 is fine.
So here's the dilemma here. Do I film for a third time and rip my hair out and not know if I'm in focus correctly while I'm filming that? Or do I say, screw it, keep editing the video that I'm already editing and just deal with the fact that my first video is going to be in 720?
Just deal with it and get it done.
Hold up. What is
deal with it and get it done because you haven't gotten anything out yet, anyways.
What's the meaning of this video? What are you hoping this video do?
Okay, so there's a couple different types of content that I'm going to be making. This is part of what I'm calling photo journal entries. It's basically a recap of photo trips that I go on, talking about there's a lot of other YouTubers that do this that I really like. Are you okay, Ben?
Yeah, I was just like, yeah, this is something that I call it. I was like, this is part of, and I was like, yeah, this is part of art. Yeah, that's in my head. That's where I was. It's like, yeah, I call this one art.
But it's basically just like me talking over footage that I already have gotten on my phone and stuff. There's some stuff of me talking and it's showing photos, it's showing mishaps. It's like, and it kind of grazes over kind of reviewing the equipment that I'm using while doing it and all that stuff. So it's kind of hard to explain unless you've seen the videos that I'm getting inspired from watching.
Yeah, I wouldn't know unless you actually put out the video.
Yeah.
Well,
you're saying make the video.
What I was kind of getting at with my question was, are you trying to make this your next big thing in life that you do and maybe make it a career possibility in doing
Have you met Andrew? This is like the next thing that'll last for like 6 months to a year.
There's a very real possibility that is what happens here.
See, Andrew
I'm
just
not going
is going to go
this.
thing to thing. But you can go to twitch.com, diabetic_Ben, and you can follow me on Twitch, dude.
Jesus Christ.
That's a venture.
So he's only
it's a total joke. I stream like once a year.
So, no, I'm not necessarily treating this as a potential business thing. It's more for fun because I like video editing, and it's kind of it's two things. It allows me to track my progress in photography in a visual format, while also making me more comfortable on camera, and it is also serves a purpose of creating a community, basically, because while I'm not a big fan of Instagram these days, the film photography is community is amazing, and I've made so many like contacts and friends through it. That creating another community and bringing people from that into like the videos and stuff sounds freaking awesome. That's the main thing.
From my personal opinion is I feel like, and this goes to the three of us here, Ben, you haven't been as part of many projects as Ben, Andrew and I have been together, but I feel like we have a bad habit of half-assing things.
Yeah, it happens.
You know what I'm saying?
And shut up out there.
And if you're really trying to stop that, then don't settle, is what I'm saying. Don't settle for what you have, and
like I want to do 4K
make it
for
the way you
else.
want it. Make it what you want it to be. And if people fuck up all the time, a million times, so they get something perfect, you know?
Yeah.
So
another thing is I'm trying to get 2 videos out before Oregon, and I just don't know if I'm going to be able to do that.
I mean, what's the time frame have to do with it?
I mean, what's the worst case scenario? You ain't got shit out now, so
yeah. I mean,
no one knows you exist.
Yeah, I was about to say nothing is expected, so it's like
you are nobody.
That might be oh my god, that's redneck as shit. That might be.
I feel like this is supposed to be.
I just kind of skipped all over everything Ben just said, and just like, you're a stupid piece of shit. No, dude, don't fucking settle, but make it perfect. You never know what happens.
Why are you crying? This is not an emotional speech. Just tell them what to do.
Perfect. Make it perfect. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Don't settle. We keep settling.
Don't let your dreams be dreams.
This is the reason why this podcast isn't up there with the Joe Rogans of the world. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, do what you want.
Our podcast would be a lot bigger if we were promoting horse tranquilizers.
It's true. And meat.
And meat.
Or horse-sized cat tranquilizers.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Nope. We might be debating today, but that is not coming up, y'all.
Debate, you say?
Debate?
Have I got the debate for you?
What is it?
No, that was it.
I know.
Really, y'all?
I'm fucking. Really, Ben?
You're fucking? You fucking? Are you fucking kid? Are you fucking son?
That's not how the meme goes.
I mean, it's implied.
It could be, though.
We done?
I think we're done.
Okay. Welcome back to the 2023 debate, everyone.
Did we just have like a paid sponsor or something? That's pretty dope.
Yeah, you like that?
Yeah, Bunch of Crunch.
Oh, we're not bringing that
I just ate a whole sleeve of Thin Mints, so we're out here, baby. We're doing it live.
There's a story there we're not talking about.
We've told it.
Oh, have we? I can't remember.
Yeah.
We're doing the debates again. I'm putting you two at it. Senator Andrew and Senator Ben are back at it in the primaries. Welcome back, everyone.
Didn't the last time we do this, someone think we actually wanted The Rock as president?
Yes, and that's why we're doing it again.
We did?
Yeah.
How did I not know that?
Who wants The Rock to be president? I was like, bro, this was a false argument that never really happened.
We put a reel out over it, and people thought it was real. By the way,
that's right.
Before we move on, have y'all seen the comments under our the aliens video that I posted a couple weeks back?
Yes.
Oh my God. I did not know that thing was getting commented on, but the amount of clown emojis and old farts typing a fucking novel under that, talking about how the government's lying to us and shit.
Yep.
Holy shit, that thing is going off like crazy.
You know, we kind of have a knack for pissing off old dudes.
We really do.
Because even in the beginning, the first trailer we ever made for this show, remember, like, there was just a bunch of white dudes on Facebook that were roasting us in the comments because we got our ad target audience wrong.
Oh, that's right.
And the dude was like, "If you're bored, read the Bible."
So yeah, I promoted.
Why is that not our tagline?
Bored Till Death podcast. If you're bored, read the Bible.
I wish I've gone back to that clip and tried to find the comments like that on Facebook. For some reason, you hit all comments and they're not showing up. So I don't know what the fuck happened. It's so annoying. I wish we had the screenshot of those. But yes,
and then the same person we responded like with a GIF or something like that, and the same person responded, "You're reported. You're reported."
I love pissing off the old people. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, that aliens video is just pissing off everyone. They think we're part of the deep state, lying to them, just putting that video out and shit. Yep. It's great. But we are back. It's the primary season. Senator Andrew versus Senator Ben. I'd like to first go off about the last debate. How has the Chili's effect gone on after the last debate? Have we seen any pulse out there and Chileans out there?
Now, I don't know if you remember this because I
don't.
I sure don't, but I have amnesia.
So you don't know what you debated about last time?
No.
Okay.
I remember Chili's being involved. But...
So we'll just move on then, is what you're asking.
Yeah.
Should we just dive right into it? Because we have some hot topics we're going to get to today, and I think the best one we should start off with is right here. The recent passing of Jimmy Buffett has been very hard on all of us, and has left many to ask, should we ask God to bring Jimmy Buffett back and take Warren Buffett with him? Now,
who the fuck is Warren Buffett?
Warren Buffett is an investment tycoon.
He's a billionaire. He's like one of the richest men in the country.
He's like over $100-something billion he's worth. I think he's like the 5th richest person in the world.
So since Senator Andrew, since you are very well knowing who Warren Buffett is here, should we send Warren Buffett back with God and replace Ben? You'll get the words out here about Jimmy Buffett coming back. But first, Ben, Senator Andrew.
So, just to be clear, am I arguing a side, or am I just talking about it?
Should we keep Warren Buffett here, Andrew? Jesus Christ.
Okay, sorry. Okay,
he's a great man.
I don't know how old Warren Buffett is, but I know he's very old. And
93, baby.
There you go, 93. Thanks, Jamal. He's had quite a life. He's never had to want for anything, at least not for a long time, and he's made a lot of money, possibly at the expense of some people. I don't know. But, old alcoholic white people need their mascot back. We need we need Jimmy Buffett, I feel like, more than we need Warren Buffett in these trying times.
So are you now coming out anti-Warren Buffett? You were pro-Warren Buffett at the start of this conversation. Is that what I'm getting at here?
I was simply explaining who the man is. That's all. That's all.
Okay, then.
I'm going to say switch him out.
Yeah, nobody needs Warren Buffett, but we all need a little bit of margaritas in our life. You know what I mean?
Amen.
Just drink a little bit of her kinds and wasting away, dude.
So there you
wasting away, dude.
The Republicans and Democrats finally come together on an agreement. Bring Jimmy Buffett back.
Side note, do you guys, Taylor, do you remember this? Warren Buffett actually cameoed on The Office as someone who was interviewing to replace Michael.
Yeah, he was one of those. Yeah, I know who Warren Buffett is. That's what I thought.
When I saw that at the time, I didn't know didn't know that's who that was.
Yeah, he a lot of people know. If you don't know Warren Buffett, he's kind of like the down to earth billionaire out there. He lives in a very modest home in like Lincoln, Nebraska, or some shit. But whatever. Yeah. He's probably screwed over some people along the ways. All right, first terrible question. Next one, gentlemen. Should the United States transform its citizenship model to a subscription-based system where individuals pay a fee for membership and access to benefits and services? If you don't,
you already have one. It's called taxes.
If you don't pay this fee, you are kicked out of the country. Go on.
So, I think this is a cool idea for traveling. However,
Andrew, go on.
However, I feel like this could backfire if someone wants to put down roots, because at this point, you're basically paying a subscription to live.
No. So you pay the subscription model until you want to live there, and then it's like a DLC expansion or like a yearly annual membership. Yearly annual. Hey, that's reductive.
But does this replace taxes, though? That's the thing. Does this act in place of taxes?
You don't pay the month to month. You pay the yearly to save you a couple bucks for the annual plan.
Good plan. So I think this would be cool if you want to just go hang out in Italy for a year, or if you want to go
I'd do that in a heartbeat.
Like that. Yeah. But we're talking about transforming America's citizenship. I know.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
But the problem with this line of thinking is we just said we're changing America's citizenship model, not the world's.
Exactly.
That might not be a good idea then, because if you ever stop paying the subscription, what then?
Senator Ben, where are you deploying these anti-American subscription-based payers? Scum.
Yeah.
Where am I deploying them?
Yeah, if you don't pay your subscription fee, where are you kicking them out to?
I'm keeping them in the States, but I'm putting them in like Nebraska and Kansas.
Well, that might be bad.
we saved Tornado Alley for the non-subscription.
Yeah, you can live here, but you're going to live in the pits.
You're going to die. Great. How nice.
Hell yeah. So I don't know whether we agree or not on that. I don't know.
This debate's interesting so far. All right. Moving on. Next question. We should find some non-common ground here so we can have a nice debate.
We should probably debate for or against.
Yes.
Right?
Which I tried setting up, but y'all keep changing your goddamn mind.
Some cool ideas coming out here.
All right, here we go. You know what? We have some decisive factors going off on this one. With the recent rise in states' legalization of marijuana, some are wondering what the next legalized drug will come to be. Some say mushrooms, but most say black tar heroin. Andrew, as a user and supporter of black tar heroin, please make an argument for state and soon-to-be federal legalization for black tar heroin. Ben, your rebuttal will be after. Go on, Andrew.
This just in.
But can I be for? Can he be after? Can he be against?
Do you want to be for? I'll give you 4 if you want.
You're an innocent man. I can speak to these atrocities.
Senator Ben, are you saying you've
done black tar heroin?
I'll never tell, but I can speak to this plight against.
Well, you know what,
my fellow man,
Senator Ben,
trying to hold us down.
Senator Ben, with this change of heart, go on, please.
We need to legalize mushrooms. All right, you know how many ways you can eat them.
We're talking about them.
You can. No. You said no. Objection in the court. You said, what's the next legal drug that should be passed? And I say it's mushrooms because you can grill them.
Yes, but then he
them.
said, "Is it black tar?" Then he specifically said black tar heroin, though.
Well, you can't be changing the rules on me when you give me a tasty, juicy bit.
In fairness, I can read what I've said. I did not say what you said. I said.
Well, it's what I said. You said, so that's what you said.
And you said the wrong thing of what I said. What I said Who is for black tar heroin here? God damn it!
You said, could it be mushrooms or could it be black tar heroin?
No, I said some are wondering when the next legalized drug will be coming along. No, it's not mushrooms. It's black tar heroin.
You know, I have an argument for it. If you want,
let's hear.
If you want,
all we know is I'm just not half listening, trying to just yell my opinion.
It's a great thing for a podcast. Andrew.
So is shit in your pants? You're telling me shit in your pants is a better subject for a podcast than speaking your mind? Bro, what? Joe Rogan's been doing it for years, man.
Oh, God.
I don't know where we're at.
I'm just going to roll right into what Andrew, I'm trying to say
You don't like heroin. Why?
I was going to say I do.
He is for.
Well, shit, where are we at?
He is for black tar heroin. Are you on black tar heroin? I think
America can agree. I think America can agree that Big Mattress should not have the monopoly on where and how people fall asleep. You know, take a little bit of heroin, everywhere becomes your bed. Everyone's rested. Whatever. Just let them do their thing.
What? Who the hell is Big Mattress? The entire time I'm like, is this gonna be Big Pharma? I'm like, take a nap anywhere you want.
The grass, the sidewalk, the railroad track, whatever. Just take a nap, dude.
No, I'm against black tar heroin. Go sleep in your damn bed, okay? You don't need these streets for a nice little nap. Just get some rest and you'll be fine.
I like how the argument for or against black tar heroin is narrowed down to nap time.
So you just gotta sleep it off. Oh my God. All right. Senators, I think we're moving on. I don't know what we've just accomplished, but we're moving on to the next question here.
Probably nothing. Just like
probably nothing. That's you ain't wrong. Gentlemen, a recent poll suggests Americans are tired of the democratic system the United States has been using since the beginning of time. Many believe we should do, and I quote, that medieval shit, or as normally called, a monarch system, citing shows like Game of Thrones as positive reinforcement. Ben, as a fan of the monarch system, a pro-monarch, if you will, give us your reasonings why. Who should be king?
You were giving me the worst arguments.
That's the game. You got to argue in pro.
Yes, because Andrew is in favor for black tar heroin.
If democracy was such a hit and so successful, then how come one man missing several limbs on a heap of lava dismantled it? Okay? One man dismantled democracy.
Are you referring to Anakin Skywalker?
Oh my God.
I could be.
I was like, what is he talking about?
You're telling me that one man can take this hot entire idea and now y'all just crumble. Nah, dude,
he was a pawn. It was He was a pawn. It was Palpatine and his master manipulation.
Senators, we will not be talking about Star Wars.
King Cavill. Yeah. Okay. You had me at King Cavill a little bit.
So you're for Henry Cavill is becoming king of the United States.
I'm about it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
He's got roots. He knows what it's about. He's been there. He's seen things.
The fact that he's British doesn't concern you at all, right?
It doesn't concern me because where do you think the monarchy ruled the highest? No, dude, you got to get it going through the roots. You know, the old bloods.
We're gonna bring them over. They're gonna set it up for us. You know, get us going.
Yeah, the entire Revolutionary War was just a misunderstanding. Right?
I know
they were coming over here to do the right thing.
I know. We had our differences. I know we separated from y'all. You know, bloodshed and all that. Whatever. Can you help us with this? You know what? Speaking of Brits.
Oh,
we really want to become a bunch of redcoat bastards.
Oh, jeez.
After fighting them off.
Yeah, have you heard their accents? Why did we start in the first place?
We need all them tea and crumpet having asses up in here taking over our politics.
Bro, tea's the best.
I mean, okay, yeah.
The bland ass food loving motherfucker.
Who eats beans for breakfast?
I'll eat a can of beans.
I need civilized.
All right, fine. But seriously, I always think Arrested Development, when he Tobias is doing his whole Mrs. Doubtfire stick. She's like, "Oh, would you like a banger in the mouth?" And, "Oh, I'm sorry. Here in the States, you call it a sausage in the mouth." And Michael's like, "No, we just call it sausage." Anyways,
so did we? Pippin ain't easy.
Do I need to say? Do I need to say it?
Say it.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I said it like 5 times last episode, and I've been trying not to say it.
Should we get back to the debate?
Yeah, let's get back to the
debate. All right, back to the debate.
What's there to get back to? I won.
We're not done yet, sir. You might have answered that one question correctly.
Question
correctly.
Here we go. This is why we need British accents. It sounds funnier when you say it like that.
We're so easily derailing Taylor tonight.
I'm trying to stay in character as the mediator here, and it's just not working.
Yeah.
Should we consider outlawing jazz music and declare it a threat to our collective rhythm and sanity? Or is it time to embrace the spontaneous musical chaos? Senator Andrew, as an anti-jazz loving lover, what does that mean? I have no idea what that just meant. Whatever I said.
Interesting title.
Interesting. Go. It's anti-jazz love.
You know when jazz was really big? The 20s. You know what else happened in the 20s that was terrible? Prohibition.
Oh.
What?
It's the 20s. Oh, right now.
Oh. Prohibition.
Hear my arguments.
Cosa Nostra. Italian Mafia in Chicago.
Tony Soprano.
Tony Soprano. Jesus.
Bro, have you ever heard of a speakeasy, of bootlegging, of hard-to-reach liquors? Man, you know what I really want to hear when I'm drinking down a unsolicited bottle of something?
Ska?
Bro, you tell me that, I mean, where do you think ska got its origins? The birthplace that is known as jazz, okay? Yeah, okay?
You see what kind of bad...
one question, sir. Do you like jazz? Yeah.
I think Taylor answered that when he called me an anti-jazz loving lover. But
I realized I can't get riled up in these bits anymore because Pippin meets my energy. And all you hear is like, wah, wah.
See, this is a great example of what jazz does to the American populace. It inspires babbling nonsense like this.
It's true.
Just play the right notes. Just play the right notes. No, you are the babbling nonsense person.
How influential jazz
Not
is?
the dog.
My dog is trying to play jazz right now, okay? He knows what good music is, and he wants to replicate it, even though his soft little paws don't know how to play an instrument. We know what he can do. Squeaker, squeak, squeakins. All right? And in his form of communication, that is the smoothest jazz that Mother Lover can hear.
I don't know what that was.
I don't know what the fuck. I'm still trying to figure out if Andrew likes jazz or not after what I said.
I'm thinking about Pippin in the corner of a seedy club, just like, ha-cha-cha, like as a little dog.
The thing that's hard about this game is I always have to argue against things that I like, and I don't really know how.
So do you like jazz?
I do like jazz.
As a bass player, I like jazz too. It's fun.
But not as a senator, damn it.
No. But to say someone who was in jazz, it's fine.
Saxophone player over here.
Oh, God. All right. I think we not outlawing jazz. I think that's where we're getting to there. Good debate, everyone. All right. Next topic. Should we determine if upside down cake is a rebellion against gravity or simply a delicious dessert invention gone topsy-turvy? Senator
what
Ben.
The hell?
Senator Ben, as a pro upside down cake lover, how do you stand against this?
Like, as a pro upside down, like I don't think it's an attack against gravity.
Yeah, you just like upside down cake.
In the immortal words of Red Hot Chili Peppers singer, insert name here,
California.
You know, taking it on the other side is a pretty cool thing, man. Like, you have it right side up. Let's take it upside down, all right? It's a pretty tasty concoction, all right? You ever get bored with day-to-day life? We're like, wow, that grass is green. But have you seen this freaking cake? It's upside down. Like, spice up your life in the immortal words of Spice Girls, okay? You know? Every boy, every girl, spice up your life, all right?
Thank you, Senator Benjamin.
That was good.
Senator Andrew, as a proponent that upside down cake stands for rebellion against gravity, you may now have the floor.
Yeah. I won't speak to gravity because it's a necessity. Where are we going to go? We're going to float into freaking space? But listen, I've seen...
That's not the argument.
I know, I'm getting there!
Senator Benjamin, let him have the floor. We gave your time. Andrew, go on.
Listen.
Speculation.
Anyone else seen Stranger Things? We all know what bad can happen from anything upside down.
Oh.
Leave cakes as cakes, damn it.
That was a good line. That was a good one. I'll give you that.
You saw what it did to Hawkins.
Do you want that to come to America?
All right. Keep it outside our borders, damn it.
There we go. Strong arguments from both. I don't think we've decided on a winner there. Next topic. Good one. This one's... Oh, man. The latest Christopher Nolan movie, Thank You, Mr. President, has actor Leonardo DiCaprio being sent back in time and taking over the life of former United States presidents' wives, where he then has to sleep with the president in order to change a significant event in U.S. history. If you were a part of that movie, which president would you sleep with and what event would you change?
What the hell? At first, I was like, did he already announce his next movie? And the further we got into it, I'm like, did you make this up?
Senators, we are live on national TV.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
America is watching your answers right now. I think they would like to know which president would you sleep with and what event are you changing?
Oh, Obama, honestly. Sense of humor. He's a
Obama
looker.
All day.
He's a looker. He's a looker.
Day. Double team.
Double team.
Right. We're not going back, baby. We're on the time machine.
Obama all day. He's a looker. He's got the sense of humor. His wife probably makes delicious, healthy lunches.
Have you watched his gait? The way he speaks? Oh my goodness!
My gosh.
Hey, what event are
Talk
we
about
changing?
aging like fine wine with those gray hairs?
What event are we changing with the sleeping of President Obama?
That he should have married me instead of Michelle. My God.
Significant U.S.
It was like 18. What? No.
We just uncovered a deep, dark dream of Ben's.
So no one's going with President Bush and stopping 9/11. Understandable. Okay.
It never happened.
Oh. Did Leo stop
Let's unpack that for a second.
3/11 never happened.
Oh, jeez.
There we go. I go back in time to George Bush and change it to March 11th so that the joke would actually stick.
3/11.
Like
Make it 3/11.
3/11 never happened.
Yeah, screw saving all the people and everything.
Yeah.
Just change the date for a meme.
To help a band.
Welcome to the modern plight.
Yeah.
Anything for a meme.
I'll say Abe, my boy Abe, also would be a good choice.
And what are you changing?
Trying to hit that.
Kick the crap out of John Wilkes Booth.
There you go.
You can't kick
Save
the
his
crap
life?
out of someone you can't see.
See,
Are you what? He's not John Cena. He's John Wilkes Booth.
Oh, in my head, I thought you were going back in time as Abe Lincoln.
If
And I was
Mrs.
like, what?
If Mrs. Lincoln was just kept him home that night, laying the pipe, he wouldn't have been at that theater. I mean, I'm just saying.
That's true. Distract
just
lay in the pipe. God.
Give him the old honest Abe. You know what I'm saying?
Oh God.
Take the top hat off for her. All right. That was a fun one.
There's a lot of possible answers for this one.
It really is. We should a whole episode sleeping with every president.
What president would you sleep with?
Keep an eye out for
research
that
I'm gonna have to do.
Keep an eye out for that movie coming out. Thank you, Mr. President.
Christopher Nolan. Oh.
Y'all had you on the beginning, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. You did.
We got a couple more debate questions for y'all here before we go on here for the night. Is the ongoing debate about whether to put the toilet paper roll over or under truly the secret? Truly, I messed up the question. God damn it!
Yeah, you did.
Oh man.
New moderator, please.
God damn it! Basically, it's asking toilet paper and which way you fold it on the thing. Is it really about world peace? And I don't know how I got there, but I messed that one up. Are you pro the flap over or pro under debate?
So if we're pro one side or the other, are we also availed pro world peace as opposed to world war?
Yes.
And we don't know which is which. We just got to roll with it.
I believe if you go over, you are for war.
Oh,
Pippin is for war too.
Pippin wants chaos.
I feel like I've seen it as over on more, in more public restrooms and stuff. But I don't know. Mine is under right now. I just looked and it's under.
All right, y'all, listen.
But honestly, I was talking.
Yeah, well, it bored me, and I am the opposition. So I'm here to entertain the masses into why you should be on the side of folding it over. Because you know what? Nothing.
I think he just had a stroke.
What's the dude that keeps freezing up on camera?
I have no idea.
All the memes and everything.
Oh,
like
fucking Mitch McConnell.
Mitch McConnell. Oh my god, it's so good. I'm gonna say I don't care either way, which I know that says a lot because essentially I don't care whether there's world peace or world war.
Andrew.
And listen to this. Listen to this. Your politician, your government official, not caring. Nope, not good. No.
Not good. I think it's time to move on to our final question.
Says the fellow politician.
Oh,
but I care, and it should be over.
It's true
because I've been there. I've been in the trenches.
Go on.
Oh, what trenches would
Have
those
you ever
be?
had to wipe your butt?
The ones that you build out of Warhammer toys
as it rolls against the mud and grit. or you want
What
the
a
roll
grit.
folding over, where it's flowing freely into your hand.
Grit? I'm sorry, grit? Are you swallowing sand?
I said I was in the trenches. It was part of a bit.
Senator Andrew, we will not take this belittling of a U.S. veteran, as in Senator Benjamin. Thank you. We should move on before you say something you wouldn't.
Well, I'm under. I'm under.
Ayo.
Ayo, you bottom. Okay, all right.
Oh.
Last question of the night, or last topic of the night, if you will. A recent rise in viral candy videos on TikTok has led doctors to believe that a war on vegetables is winning. In order to win the youth over, doctors are attempting to rename vegetables to veggie candy in order to encourage healthier eating. Ben, as a supporter of Big Vegetable, do you agree with doctors' decision on using the term veggie candy? Andrew, your rebuttal after as pro.
Okay.
Or anti, whatever. Senator Benjamin, the floor.
Who is whistling in the background?
There's a bunch of chickens in the backyard behind the house I'm in, and they're like going off right now. Dude, it's Portland. There's chickens.
That does not sound like a chicken. It sounds like a child going, ah, ah, ah.
Seriously, it's chickens.
That's funny.
Well, veggie candy. Candy's a fun word. Do that.
You were supposed to be anti-veggie candy, but all right, cool.
No, oh my god. These debate.
You told him he was big veggie, so
I was big
vegetable.
veggie. I want veggie candy.
Yeah, and vegetables.
Shit. Yeah, okay, that's my bad.
Going insane here, man. What is reality?
What is wrong with you? Andrew, opposite.
Hi.
Honestly, those chickens going off is what's wrong.
Yeah, this is the first time you ever heard them. They go off all the time.
No, I've never heard this before.
I'm really excited for like the listeners to like it doesn't pick up actually on you. Like, so they're just like just hear us yelling about chickens.
They're gonna be rewinding like, what are they hearing?
They're just gonna hear you going, ah, ah, like impersonating him. I'd say I can identify with the plight with wanting to get young ones to eat more vegetables, and I see where they're coming from. But I feel like naming vegetables veggie candy is just confusing overall, and it's going to muddy the waters in that dividing line between vegetables and candy. And it might work for you in the beginning, but at what point do kids eventually venture away from veggie candy into just candy because there's no clear dividing line of what's good and what's bad?
It's true. When
you muddy the waters, the lines get hard to decipher.
The argument's not if candy's good or bad; it's if veggie candy's a good term. And you know what? Actually,
and I'm saying
candy
this
is such a nice thing. I'm talking here.
I'm so sorry.
And if candy is such a flavorful concept, all right, wouldn't that entice them to try other things in life that are nice and bright and colorful? And so what if they have an actual piece of candy? You deserve a reward. You deserve a good job. Yeah, have yourself a piece of candy, but you also like the veggies.
That's not... You can't just tell a kid what they like and expect it to happen.
You're a father, aren't you?
I was arguing against the use of veggie candy as a term because of the dangers of no clear dividing line. This is what's good for you. This is what's bad for you. No, there's nothing wrong with giving yourself a little treat. There's nothing wrong with patting yourself on your back a little bit and then, indulging in a little treat. But you got to know when to stop. And when there's no clear dividing line, it's a little harder to decipher, especially for kids with developing brains, when to stop with which type. So when he's veggie candy or candy
is reading the words between packages. He just sees tasty, num num.
It's true.
If you're changing what a
and
thing
you can
is
tell
called,
a kid whatever the hell you want. So I mean, really,
it's true.
Listen, we market to kids all the time now. So even if it's not coming directly to them and that's what they're calling it, their parents will eventually adopt this term.
So you're telling me
they will hear your parents
you're telling me that a grown
this.
Adult is going to look at a piece of veggie candy and go, "Oh, piece of candy," and they can't tell that it's an actual vegetable.
No. That's not what I'm saying. Again, you're mincing my words. I'm not saying we're going to pull a wool over
Welcome to
America's
eyes.
Baby.
I'm going to pull you apart like a string bean.
Oh, nice veggie reference.
No, or is it candy? You tell me.
See, now who's the one who can't decipher between a veggie and a piece of candy? See, no, I'm not saying you can't tell from looking. I'm saying eventually the parents are going to adopt the term if the term has changed. This is how things happen. This is how language evolves. So if parents start calling it veggie candy, the kids are going to hear candy in the name. There's not going to be a clear dividing line. That's what I'm saying.
I mean, if you just train them. If you just train them, then you could do that. You can tell them to do whatever you want. Listen, training a child is like training a dog.
Listen,
right?
we can go.
Like,
listen, we can go here.
The good behaviors.
What?
You just reward the good behaviors. They follow along. They do something bad. What do? You put them in timeout. You take away their toys. Okay? You tell me. You take them on walks. I know it's shunned upon now, but what do we used to use? Leashes. All right? Come on. Children don't know what the hell is going on. And if you're telling me that every adult and parent in this nation is going to be swayed by that?
Listen. We can go here all day and say what parents should and should not do with their kids. And on an individual level, maybe that, you can make some influence there. But when it comes to the masses, those who are in charge should be the ones that are making the change. So if you're going to think, about changing it to veggie candy instead of vegetables, just take the preemptive move to not change it, because then you're saving the individual families from having to make their own decisions on this area. Just leave it alone. Everybody knows that candy and too much indulgence is bad.
Do you know who makes up the masses? It's individuals. All right. So if the individuals,
yes, but have you met an individual?
Leading the way.
Have you ever met individuals? All right. Individuals are great.
People,
a person is smart. A person is smart. People are stupid. That is how it goes.
Ben, you look like
and if you make decisions like this for people, the people will get more stupid.
Ben, you look like you stole the broadcast on every national TV. Bring me the bat.
I'm a man of my word.
So there's a thing called veggie can. Come on, eat some veggie can.
Oh my god, the freaking Joker. The Joker just joined the debate on vegetables.
So I lost track of what the hell y'all were talking about for a while, and I just let y'all keep going. Was that? I can't tell if that was a legit argument at the end. Senators,
just leave it as veggies.
This was an okay debate. I don't think we have swayed the nation in any direction on voting this year, so we might have to bring this back for a third round.
There's only one way to let us know: by the people, for the people. Use your voices. Let us know by your votes.
Or die.
I want to see you in the polls. You know what? Vote and die. You know what? Have your cake and eat it too.
Cast it and then leave.
Who won? Senator Ben, Senator Andrew. It's like epic rap battles of history.
Final
one. You decide.
We're going to start with Senator Andrew tonight. Final thoughts before we get on out of here.
Sometimes it be that way. It do be that way.
So we're giving you the floor for, to the nation to hear, and this is what you have to say to your people.
Yeah, just some encouraging, it'd be like that.
It'd be like that. Thank you, Senator Andrew. Senator Ben, the floor is yours.
Keep on keeping on.
It's one thing that I've learned in my time in Congress is that I can sense a fellow congressman who cannot speak without the help of teleprompters, okay? You just give this man a 5-second speech, and he sits there and he just rambles on a random sentence he found on the interwebs, okay? Now, let me tell you what, people. What I stand for, and I will abide by, and I will live until my dying day to see these things through, okay? So if you put your faith in me, I will be the voice of the people. You are my people, and I am yours to abide.
That sounded a lot like a ramble for someone who just said I ramble.
Senator Benjamin, I thank you. I thank you for your final words. I do have concern over this random Southern accent.
I have concern about this host.
That Senator accent that you brought on to us.
I do have something else to say.
And vegetables.
I do have something else to say that was inspired by an actual political speech that I saw on Instagram that was very funny.
Senator Andrew, final words. You didn't say many before.
If you hate cops for just being cops, next time you find yourself in trouble, call a crackhead. This old white dude from Georgia saying that.
Yeah, but have you ever seen a crackhead pop off? They actually kind of help.
That's true, though. They can come through.
They have no qualms with dying. They're just like, yeah, dude, let me at them.
The ones that frequently I see outside of my place, they beat the living shit out of the invisible people in the road a lot of times. So,
yeah,
they're quick to throw hands.
The debates will forever bring on great speech for this podcast. I thank both senators today for joining us, and I thank you, America, for listening and hopefully not listening well enough to sway your votes come election season over what we just spoke about. So next time, America, we will talk to you again. Say goodbye, senators.
Remember, it's all rigged.
The president did that, right? He's like...